Everyone knows Woody Allen film. His movies are studied all over the world. He changed cinema from the ideal of Casablanca to the messy love of Annie Hall. But what if I told you he started as a broke stand-up comedian writing 14 hours a day alone in his apartment? In 1935, the golden age of Hollywood, studios like MGM, Paramount or Warner dominated the film industry. Great movies such as The Wizard of Oz by Victor Fleming, Citizen Kane by Orson Welles or Casablanca by Mitchell Curtis came out during that decade, writing the storytelling of classic cinema. In Brooklyn, New York City, a young Woody Allen watched everything he could in the theater. Just later, he would become one of the most influential people in film history. Woody Allen started working at the age of 15. Sending jobs he had writing to famous TV shows. The shows were so good that he started working with many TV channels. Some members of his family state that his daily routine consists of writing 14 hours a day locked up in his room. After seeing all the success he had, he decided to make a stand-up comedy. Woody's first shows weren't well received at all. Some people describe their shows as extremely honest and satirical, but also that he was very shy. Just that shyness was the element that made Woody Allen different from the others. He also appeared 9 times on The Tonight Show. Later on, Woody Allen started writing plays. In 1969, he launched Pray It Again, Sam on Broadway, starring actresses like Diane Keaton, his future wife. He had so much success that he did 453 performances on Broadway. His first contact with the film industry was the acting and writing of the film Was New Pussycat, directed by Cliff Donner. Also in 1969, he directed his first movie, Take the Money and Run. The film is a mockumentary about a bank thief. It has some great reviews that say it's a pretty funny movie, and it is. During the 70s, Woody Allen started directing many movies with his neurotic, funny and revolutionary style. Movies like Bananas, Everything You Always Want to Know About Sex, Sleeper, and Love and Death came out. He also directed on film the play he had acted in before, Play It Again, Sam. This time was great for Woody Allen because he started developing his own style, with jokes made of awkward moments and sarcasm, the use of existential themes like death or the meaning of life, and his funny view of love and romance. The 1980s decade began. He started being a well-known film director, and with that, he created 2 masterpieces, Annie Hall and Manhattan. Annie Hall, made in 1977, sadly became the standard romantic comedy all over the world. It won 4 Oscars: Best Picture, Best Actress in a Leading Role for Diane Keaton, Best Original Screenplay, and Best Director. Diane Keaton played the role of Annie, an independent free-spirit woman, and Woody Allen played Albie, an erotic comedian. 2 years later, he made Manhattan, a love letter to New York City, the city where he was born. He decided to film it in black and white. The film shows the story of a relationship between Isaac Davis, played by Woody Allen, and a 17-year-old girl called Tracy. Diane Keaton also appears in a major role in the film. This film is considered the masterpiece of Woody Allen. In those movies is where Woody Allen showed to the world his potential as a filmmaker and writer, also his first golden age as a director. He changed the point of view of the film industry, breaking the classic standards and clichés. If you have seen some of his movies, you can notice that his style consists of long, intelligent dialogues, psychological analysis of the characters, and a mix of comedy with drama. He also loves using the breaking of the fourth wall. Woody Allen techniques have inspired the new wave of filmmakers that continues nowadays. Richard Linklater, using the long and fine dialogues about daily life, or Wes Anderson, who used eccentric and neurotic characters. At 40 years old, he could almost make everything he wanted, so he did it. He made films such as Radio Days, September, Stardust Memory, and Midsummer Night's Edge comedy. Also, he had some great hits like Hannah and Her Sister and Manhattan Murder Mystery. Hannah and Her Sisters is a character-driven drama comedy that follows the life of 3 sisters during 2 years. The film used Allen's style, topics like love or infidelity, and personal crisis. In this film, Woody Allen also used interconnected storytelling to drive the narrative. This worked so well that it won 3 Oscars, including original screenplay. Personally, I consider Radio Days one of my favorite movies of Woody Allen's filmography. It's very personal because Allen shows how the radio was the centerpiece in the house before the TV even existed. It has a beautiful narrative and also a perfect score. When the 21st century arrived, he became very controversial due to some legal issues. I don't want to explain that. But he continued making some great films. Some of his most remarkable films during this year were Match Point in 2005, Midnight in Paris in 2011, and Blue Jasmine in 2013. All these films follow the same pattern as the one he made before, but with one exception. He stopped acting. He wants to focus on writing and directing, focusing on character depth and storytelling. Woody Allen changed the way people look at romance in cinema. From classic romance like Casablanca, he made a comedy of it. His Snoopy style brought light to classic cinema, helping like a bridge to the 21st century cinema. He contributed to character theory creation and interpretation, and the use of topics like relationship, existential question, and infidelity. He managed to mix it up to create beautiful pictures like Annie Hall or Hannah and Her Sister. As I said before, Woody Allen is the influence of millions and millions of filmmakers. His neurotic style makes people discover a new world, more like daily life, more real, and salty in some aspects. If you have liked this video essay about Woody Allen, don't forget to let a like and subscribe if you want to dive into the cinema universe. Also, write down a comment of what should be next, a director, a technique, whatever you want. Thanks for watching and see you in the theater.